So another aspect of this awakened intelligence is you sort of get out of your own way. You get out of the way of the mind, the busy mind, the controller. You had the notion, perhaps many people are conditioned with it, that you've got to use your mind to figure out everything. And actually, you can relax a lot more than you might suspect. You can relax and let it be and flow with, and it's astonishing how much gets taken care of relatively effortlessly.
Can this awakened intelligence be used to deal with real trauma?
Oh, yeah, that is definitely its best use.
And how can we do that? How can you go into very dark places without losing your way
Yeah.
and using these principles?
Well, one of the primary aspects of awakened intelligence is a sense, and it's a true sense. It's a rational sense that there is a lot of space around everything,
Mm, mm,
right? Like you think about the arisings of your little thoughts, which actually are just little electrical impulses rising right now,
mm,
and they're arising in this rather vast space,
mm,
aren't they?
mm,
They're arising and dissolving
mm,
in this rather vast space, as are all the cells that are, all the molecular, uh, you know,
mm,
structures, right?
mm,
All of that is just coming and going in this rather vast space, as are you,
mm,
right?
mhm,
You, the conglomerate of all this activity called you, is also this impermanent thing that's coming and going in space.
mm,
So you start to sense in a realistic manner that whatever the trauma, so called, the intense pain, the loss, the horror, the, you know, the memory, whatever it happens to be,
mm,
you start to sense the spaciousness around it, the space in which it existed momentarily and will be passing.
mhm, mhm,
And that gives you a not necessarily a full relaxation, but some wiggle room around
mm,
the trauma. It
mhm,
gives you a sense of, oh, I can handle this,
mm, mm.
Um,
Is there a
it's
value?
like, it's like the Tibetans use the example of, a teaspoon of salt in a, a shot glass of water makes that water very salty.
Mhm,
A teaspoon of salt in a big lake, you don't even notice,
mhm,
right? So you're increasing the size of the water body or the space body
right,
around every single thing,
right.
such that no one thing is gripping you. Um, there may come a point. There may come a point when dying is your primary business, and that will probably be a very that process will probably trump.
Mm,
But I think that if there's a habit of spaciousness around
mm,
the arisings, that even one's own death, as big as that journey will be,
mm,
huge,
mm,
and taking up a lot of the screen of awareness, as huge as that will be, there still will be a sense of space around it.
mm, mm. Can that space be used as an escape fantasy from immediate
I
pain?
think that it can be if one is um, denying the arisings. That if you're constantly just going off into some transcendent view
Right.
without acknowledging the arisings and feeling them and being, embodied in them, yes, it can be. But that's not the kind of intelligence I'm speaking about. The awakened intelligence awareness I'm speaking about um, is fully cognizant of everything that's arising,
Mm, mm,
however dark or light it might be. It's very aware of it. Like we were saying, it's
mm,
highly sensitive. It's intensely sensitive.
mhm, mhm,
So it knows.